COVID-19 has come to dominate life as we know it, but the horizon is expanding. A post-pandemic world is coming into view. It's being made possible by science and the global race to find a vaccine. Final trial data from Pfizer and BioNTech shows their vaccine is 95% effective. US firm Moderna says initial results show its candidate is nearly 95% effective. They both still need regulatory approval before they can be distributed, but these results have led to cautious optimism.
Vaccines will help us. What we've got to do is just hang on and continue to do and double down on the public health measures.
So who will be first in line to get a jab? Some governments made bilateral deals with drug companies to get early access to vaccines. The EU has an agreement with Pfizer and BioNTech for 200 million doses and an option for 100 million more. The UK has reserved 100 million doses of AstraZeneca and Oxford University's shot. The US secured 100 million doses of Moderna's vaccine at a cost of about $1.5 billion. It also has the option to buy another 400 million. Many of these governments didn't make just one deal either. They made many. That's been referred to by some as vaccine nationalism, where wealthy countries have prioritised vaccines for their citizens over others and spent money poorer nations simply don't have. There is a risk in preemptively buying doses because there's no guarantee a candidate will get authorised for use. But in a global crisis, can any nation afford to be at the back of the queue? Over 170 countries have signed up to the World Health Organization's COVAX scheme. It's an initiative for manufacturers to develop and distribute vaccines and make sure there is fair access for all countries, regardless of purchasing power. Once vaccines are approved, there's still a long process ahead. Doses have to be manufactured, the supply chain has to be secured, there have to be enough healthcare workers to administer the shots, and nations will have to prioritise who gets inoculated first. While vaccines could reduce the risk of developing serious illness, researchers need time to study what effect they might have on transmission. The virus is still circulating widely. More than 55 million people have been infected and more than 1.3 million people have died.
A vaccine on its own will not end the pandemic.
The need for individual and collective vigilance hasn't gone away.
Surveillance will need to continue. People will still need to be tested, isolated, and cared for. Contacts will still need to be traced and quarantined. Communities will still need to be engaged, and individuals will still need to be careful. We still have a long road to travel.
Natalie Poyhonen, The Newsmakers.